This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Stridor, Heroic Armored War Horse. And on this packaging here, we see He-Man riding alongside Fisto. Looks like Sunman there is up at the top, being our first clue that that was going to be added to the Masters of the Universe Origins line. We have Skeletor back here, and it looks like it's probably supposed to be Battle Armor Skeletor. We turn to the back, we get some product shots. Stridor does come with a stand that also clips underneath Castle Grayskull. He comes with two pieces of armor that are changeable. His original helmet, and the second helmet, which I believe was actually originally designed for the villain's side, Night Stalker. Let's go ahead and open up our friend here. Stridor here is packed in pretty good. That sounded dumb. Anyway. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and cut him out. Could they have put any more of these plastic things in here? And we got rubber bands everywhere too. Bah. Let's get everything else out of this terrifying box. There's the base. Extra bit of fencing. Okay, I officially hate this packaging. There's the stand. Hopefully we can cut this without cutting the string. Booyah! I officially hate the way this thing is packaged. Okay, so I'm going to guess that as with most of the Masters of the Universe stands, once you plug this in, you're probably not getting it out again. I wonder which way was it supposed to go in anyway. Looks like the tilt forward. So this would plug in this way. Oh, hey, it actually comes back out again. That's lovely. Ta-da! Okay. We will plug in the bit of fencing here on the front. So let's actually take a look at the horse, shall we? Stridor here actually has a fair amount of articulation. First off, his neck here is in multiple parts, so we can turn his head all the way around if we really wanted to. Second part moves around quite like that, giving you a lot wide range. And then the head on the neck, surprisingly, doesn't turn quite as much, but, you know, still better than a lot of them. Helmet can pop off, and we can put the other helmet on, which again I want to say this is actually based on the Gallant Horse version, which is Night Stalker, I believe. He's got such a cute little face, doesn't he? His mouth is articulated, which allows you to put the bit in there for the bridle, right? Is that how it goes? So, you have the handles to control the horse, which, considering this guy is computerized, I'm not sure why they added that part, but, why not? I would have assumed you'd control it all from the computer screen. We've got his additional weaponry, which clips in, doesn't clip in, it just kind of, it's literally just a fiction grip there. But you can move it up and down if you want to aim. We've got the tail, which swings around, and we lost one of our guns already. It would have been kind of nice if that had been designed to stay in place, And we have another gun on his tail. He's got a butt gun, people. He's got a butt gun. Oh. Missing from our box, forgot to pull them out, are the ridiculous looking blast effects. Sadly, Mattel has not gotten to the point where Hasbro has, where they try to make the blast effects compatible with all the different spots, right? So these are made for Stridor. They will stay with Stridor. That they fit over his guns here, here, and here. And to me, it looks like he's shooting out water, like he's a giant three-headed water gun. I guess it's better than the water coming out here, right? Bad. Bad Nightwolf. So he's also articulated in the legs, and the knee, and even the ankle. This is what was missing from Battle Cat and Panther right here, is the ankle pivot. Got a nice little ratchet in the back legs. Listen to those click, man. They sound great. And the whole point of that, because he is designed to go on the stand here, which is... No, that I don't know if that's even the standard flight stand. But you can put him on here, and you can have him rearing up to attack with his feet. I can't neigh like a horse. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try it again. And of course, you can fit your He-Man figures. Doesn't have to be He-Man. Like I said, most often you see Fisto in this position. Well, that was stupid. No. So He-Man can sit there controlling the horse. Thing is, I was wondering, because a lot of the vehicles for Origins look like they're kind of sized part of the way up for using other figures for, like, I think a lot of them are sized up so you can use Masterverse with them. Okay. Stridor may not be one of them, because if any figure is going to easily fit in there, it would have been one of the female bodies. So, okay. Now, for something a little bit different than what I normally do. I actually have with me a vintage version of Stridor. And to go along with this one, I have this little beauty from Barbarossa Customs. It is a replacement helmet for Stridor Vintage. The color match, not perfect, but then again, could be because the colors on some of the other equipment are just so worn out. But let's go ahead and do a comparison here. So, body-wise, it does look like the new one is maybe a little bit bigger. The legs are definitely thicker. Whoops. Let's see. And of course, the vintage one, there's no posability whatsoever. The tail does move, the back gun does move, the front guns do move, but nothing else does. This head and this body are one piece. So let's see. And they're in roughly the same position. As you can see, the legs on the Origins version of Stridor are a bit thicker and heavier duty, and they rotate. This also does give the effect of kind of like, if you're not comparing them side to side, makes this one look like he might be a little bit stubbier and shorter, but in truth, he is actually a little bit taller. Although again, it could just be that the positioning of the legs aren't quite as even. But the vintage ones guns do move up and down like the Origins and move around. The turrets on the tail butt guns are actually also thicker on the new one. The detailing's not quite as nice though. Like you see all the ridges in the piping here. Not so much over here. There's a different number of fins back here for venting. Because that's what I'm going to assume it's for. It's supposed to be the vent for the gun. The tails have a slightly different design. They do have a lot of the same kind of detailing here, though this is actually more detailed on the Origins than it is around the Vintage. Of course, there's no stand hole in the bottom. Surprisingly, though, like the feet look pretty much the same underneath. And of course, that head doesn't go up, just stays down. But it also makes it look more like he's going to ram stuff. Where'd the helmet go? I'm definitely glad I got the new helmet, though. It would be great to find a vintage one to actually go on the vintage. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I never get my hands on one. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed watching this review of the Masters of the Universe Origins Stridor and the quick look at the vintage Stridor. Oh, the only sticker I'm missing from this one is actually the control panel on the front. No! No, somebody put the sticker in the wrong spot. I mean, given the choice, I definitely prefer the Origins version to the vintage because it's just the articulation and posability of it is so nice. Anyway, peace and love. As mentioned before, The stand is kind of designed to fit underneath Castle Grayskull. And I think it's just... Wait a minute. That's weird. Okay, so I mean, it definitely slides under there, but I thought it was supposed to actually grip onto something. Oh, okay, I see. Maybe. No, I guess not. That's weird, because I thought the one on my actual display actually did clip under there properly. But it doesn't want to. It just wants to kind of slides under there. That's kind of weird. And actually, now that you look at it, yeah, you'd have to take this out, because there's no way in heck you're going to be able to slide that under there with Stridor actually on it. See? I can't park my horse. So anyway. So anyway, it's supposed to look something like that. But you can't use the stand with Stridor. I don't even think Stridor can stand on there without the stand. No, you can't. Well, that's kinda stupid. Also. Yeah. Let's leave that at that, shall we?